And it's main event time here at Venator 10. Our blue corner fighter makes his way to the cage. Karomatullo Sufiev coming out of Tajikistan, or Suфиев. He said to me about 20 times, Suфиев, 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 and I still got it wrong. But Suфиев here, undefeated, 5-0, fighting out of Germany now, lived there for the last 2-3 months, and originally hails from Tajikistan, a combat sambo specialist.
He's unbeaten as an amateur and as a professional. Nice boxing, great 1-2, but his pedigree is the wrestling. Outstanding top control and impeccable timing with his level changes.
Yeah, you could feel the confidence come off this man when we interviewed him yesterday. Very cool, very calm. Feels like he's prepared here for his main event spot on UFC Fight Pass. And you can see that on this walkout as he embraces his training partner, Panteli Taran.
And he was dominant in the weigh-ins as well. He actually backed up his opponent when they faced off. You know, so it's going to be a very tough test, coming in very confident at just 25 years old.
Extremely confident, like you said, walked down his opponent in the weigh-ins and looked very threatening, doing it in superb physical condition and has a bit of everything, but he feels like this fight against the hometown lad in Zucchini is kind of like Khabib versus Conor. Zucchini's an unorthodox striker, likes to has had a striking background since a young child, whereas Suфиев, more of a grappler, more of a wrestler, wants to make him suffer, take him down, talk to him during the fight, and really put on a showcase. Suфиев started wrestling at 6 years old. He's had 68 combat sambo fights and lost only one of them back in 2015. So this man hasn't felt defeat since 2015, 7 years. That's why we feel the confidence for him. But he has to take on the hometown boy. All the crazy fans going mad now for this man in Manelo Zucchini.
Zucchini with a 67% KO and TKO win rate. An impressive ability to finish when he has his opponent hurt as well. So if he smells blood, he's going to swarm in and look for it. Also, unbeaten as an amateur, but 9-2 as a professional. Inactive since 2019. So will cage rush be a factor here today, Luke?
You know, a lot of people have been active due to the COVID pandemic, and even that's affected his preparations for this fight. Normally would go out to Jackson Wink in Albuquerque. Hasn't been able to do that. Has done all of the training here in Italy. Spent some time at MMA Atletica Boxe in Milan, and he has Fighting Angels over in Venice as well, his own little gym. So all of the training done at home, maybe that's going to affect his performance, a bit of ring rust, and coming up against Suфиев, who's just ready to go at any moment.
Zucchini does have a complete skill set, however, coupled with the heightened awareness of the game and killer instinct as we spoke about. But what stands out for me is his tactics, his ability to play the main part in his fight style and use what he's good at in a fight. We'll see, because he's got a very tough test ahead of him here in Suфиев.
Yeah, the Venator matchmaker's not doing any favors for him here, taking on the undefeated Tajikistani. But we get to see Manelo Zucchini make his way here to the Venator cage for our main event of the evening.
Signore e signori, ladies and gentlemen, questo è il main event della serata. Un incontro previsto sulla distanza di 3 round da 5 minuti al limite delle 155 libbre, valevole per la categoria pesi leggeri di Venator Fighting Championship. Arbitro dell'incontro è il signor Lorenzo Spoto. Ed ora finisce il tempo delle parole ed inizia la legge di Venator Fighting Championship. Talk is over and the ring rules. All'angolo blu, 27 anni, con un'altezza di 1,80 m, ha fatto registrare un peso di 153,2 libbre. è imbattuto da professionista con un record di 5 vittorie per il team Sambo Mix Piranha MMA dal Tagikistan, Karomatullo Sufiев. Il suo avversario all'angolo rosso, 25 anni, con un'altezza di 1,75 m, ha fatto registrare un peso di 153,8 libbre. Il suo record da professionista, 11 incontri disputati, 9 vittorie e 2 sconfitte per lui. Per il team MMA Atletica Box Milano, da Venezia, Italia, Manolo Angelo Veneziano Zecchini.
I can hardly hear myself think here as the crowd goes crazy for Manolo Zecchini here in our Venator 10 main event of the evening. I am Luke Barnett, joined by Dean Midhat here in the commentary box as we make way with Karomatullo Sufiев in the blue corner, white shorts, taking on Manolo Zecchini, black shorts, red corner.
Zecchini will taste the starter of what his opponent is serving and decides the main meal after consolidating the information, which dictates whether he presses harder, is more tactful here. He's going to look at tactics to avoid the takedown here, Luke.
Yeah, Sufiev instantly in on that single leg. Let's see if he can convert this early to a takedown. What you find with these Tajikistan combat sambo guys is it's not the first takedown attempt to get you. It's the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the relentless pace they set with their takedowns. As we see him here on this body lock, going for the inside reap. Great defense so far from Manolo as he gets elevated. Good balance. And not making easy work of this so far is Sufiev.
Zecchini trying to fight his way off of the cage here with the knees. Sufiev with lots of pressure, great head position on the outside, looking to snatch a hold of the body. Beautiful work from Zecchini.
Zecchini doing great there. Going to be a good, big confidence booster for him here early in this first round. Sufiev really thought he'd convert this takedown early as he goes inside with that leg kick. We need to remember though, Sufiev, not just a wrestler, has got great striking too, as he lands a left hook, but gets put down by a low kick of Zecchini. Enters once again. Not good enough, as Zecchini shucks him away. Oh, big right hand lands! And Sufiev on top now. Zecchini on the back, looking for this leg lock entry. A solid shot, dropping down Zecchini. Trying to read the leg, but having no success with it. As ground and pound comes down from Sufiev.
Zecchini's going to be careful about giving the back up here. Sufiev can get the hooks and he looks for the rear naked choke immediately. As Zecchini as well looking to hunt the legs, he's got to be careful because if he rolls and gives up the top position, we know Sufiev has got some crazy ground and pound.
Like I said, not just a wrestler is Sufiev as he drops Zecchini early here in our first round. Zecchini doing a fantastic job though.
Sufiev with that butterfly hook just to expose the back, consistently disallowing Zecchini turning into him and defending.
It does well to separate him from the fence, you know, with this left hook in. But great work from Manolo. As he stuffs the head and escapes from Sufiev. Wearing on the face a little bit of worry though. Is Zecchini getting dropped by that straight hand.
It's worth noting as well, Sufiev took this fight on 3 weeks' notice, so they're also worth noting that Zecchini hasn't had much time to prepare for this fight, and thus far I'm really impressed with his takedown defense, Luke.
Yeah, it's been, in fact, so far, keeping himself off the mat. Now, like we said, has a bit of an unorthodox striking style, moving a lot here as he eats the teep or the front kick of Sufiev. Sufiev charges forward, head low. Head gets stuffed, but really just commits everything to that takedown to maybe try and turn this into a scramble. Great defense. Looking for this underhook on the right side.
Zucchini's got to find it in him here to stuff the head and spring to his feet and create distance. He's got to use the cage walk to his feet, otherwise he risks Sufiev. Beautiful work. Excellent from Zucchini. So impressed here. He's not faltering. He's not buckling under the wrestling pressure from Sufiev.
I've been extremely impressed from Zucchini as he lands a right hand, but so far has been all defense. Once he's on the feet and he has these moments, he needs to really try and, put a stamp on the round and put a stamp on what he wants. Try and look for some ground and pound or some heavy shots as he looks to do a suicide toss and ends on the bottom as Sufiev tries to work round to the back.
Sufiev now is looking to sneak the back in. He's got to get that right hook in. Once he flattens out his opponent, he looks for the ground and pound to open up the rear naked choke.
Just over 30 seconds left here for Sufiev to try and take home the first round victory as he lands these heavy left hands.
The crowd are well behind Zucchini here on their feet, egging him on. Can he get back to his feet? He's going to look to turn into his opponent and use the whizzer as well here. He's got to make sure that he doesn't give up the back. He's got to get to the feet and swing the arm around and try and face his opponent.
10-second clacker. And Zucchini makes it back to his feet and survives very well. Put himself in a bad position there in that end of that first round.
It's going to be a question now. Can Zucchini draw up the crowd support here? But more importantly, can he keep this pace up? Can he defend the takedown, consistently try and get to his feet? Also, you've got to look to what his tactics are now to eliminate Sufiev's ability to come forward, Luke. If you was in his corner right now, what would you be telling Zucchini?
Zucchini looking very, very tired as he made his way back to the podium. He's done a great job of defending takedowns. He's done a great job of getting taken down and getting back to his feet. We see here a nice leg kick as well that off-balanced his opponent. And there's the right hand that dropped him. Short right hand and done so well. Straight away looking to attack that leg on that reap. Didn't convert it, but got back to his feet. If I was in the corner of Zucchini, I'd be saying we just need to be more, when we're on the feet and when we have our moment, we need to make it our moment. We can't wait once we're on the feet. We need to attack. We need to be aggressive, striking, putting combinations together and throw things up the middle. Uppercuts, knees, teeps, things that are going to put Sufiev off of going for the takedown. The referee towing down Zucchini as he brings our fighters together for our second round. In our Venator main event, they come together. Very calm is Sufiev.
Sufiev's got a very clean 1-2. We've seen the power in his right hand, close range. Chair level change, beautiful work, gets the body on top now as Sufiev
Overcommits to that right hand, maybe frustration from Zucchini. And that's where you see the level change of Sufiev. And now this top pressure in the center of the cage. This is the hardest place to stand back up against an elite level grappler. No cage to help you. You're in the middle. He can go to work here.
Sufiev in the top position, pressuring, using the punches here and the head pressure to try and flatten out his opponent. Zucchini now looking for the hip escape.
Zucchini mentioned his belief in himself. He has great self-belief and has trained all over the world and trained with some of the best fighters in the world. It feels like that experience, can see him through some tough times. This is tough times now in the center of this cage, getting taken down. He needs to dig deep here. 1 minute gone in our second round. As he tries to elevate Sufiev, regains that butterfly. And no emotion on the face of Sufiev. Very relaxed.
I can't see if he's talking to me. He promised us that he was going to talk. It was going to be a mirror image of Khabib and Conor McGregor. But as of yet, he's kind of had to draw it back a little bit because you could definitely argue that Zucchini's got some great takedown defense. But as you pointed out, Luke, now he's in the middle of the cage. It's going to be very difficult for him to get back to his feet.
Well, if you look at Khabib versus Conor, Conor showed some great takedown defense early on in the fight. then ended down on the floor. So the story's still going the way that Sufiev thought it would, as he's in this half guard position, trying to search for this Dar setup, trying to get that right arm deep. But Zucchini aware of it, arching that that head back. Eating a few little elbows though. And these slicing shots can really cause damage and make cuts. Using that knee shield on the left knee. Zucchini trying to pummel under and get to his knees. But the pressure coming forward of Sufiev. Zucchini does a great job there though to get to the turtle position.
This is where Zucchini's got to spring to his feet here. He can't afford to give up these hooks. Referee asking for some more action. That could prompt Sufiev to land some more strikes here.
Yan responds. Some heavy ground and pound shots as he grasps the wrist with the right hand and lands with the left. Nice display of knowledge and control here. You know, it's not so easy. Zucchini really needs to try and tripod, get his hips high, maybe come out the back door and try and avoid getting caught with these big shots. Not showing much defense.
The referee had a little warn of the back of the head there, but he's close, which says to me that he was potentially close to looking to stop this. You can see he's leaning in, he's taking a look at the action. That's got to prompt Sufiev to go for broke here at the end of the round. He's got to pummel these punches in, up the middle, from the side. He's got to be careful about hitting the back of the head, however.
The dominant second round so far from Sufiev. In the side wedge position, landing big ground and pound. Just great knowledge of where to put his weight. Trying to search for that far hook. Zucchini doing a good job keeping those hips high. Has found the cage now, so maybe can use it to try and stand back to his feet.
Zucchini surviving here as he tries to get back to his feet. A minute left in the second round. Sufiev looking for the knees, looking for the hooks. Zucchini trying to draw from this huge crowd support here in the arena.
Yeah, manages to get onto his feet, does Zucchini. Needs to get his head high and try and escape the grasp of Sufiev.
Zucchini looking to survive. And he's doing a good job thus far. He's eliminated the hooks, he gets to his feet. And he keeps the ref happy. He covers with his hand as well. So he's intelligently defending himself, but he's giving up the round here, Luke.
Oh, he's done a fantastic job, you know, defending. But that's all he's been doing is defending. You know, he's been dominated here from Sufiev. Showed great talent, showed great skill, has Zucchini. Very impressed with the display he's put on. But it's been a defensive display from the onslaught from the man from Tajikistan.
Sufiev still delivering the evidence of the dominance in this fight with the knees there to the upper leg, excuse me, as the end of the round commences. And what a test as well for Zucchini. Yes. Sufiev doing what he promised, Luke.
He's exactly doing what he's promised. And we're moving to the third round. And Zucchini now, big questions being asked of himself. That self-belief is in there going into this third round when you're probably down 2 rounds. We can't speak for the judges, but definitely in that second round got dominated. Here we see some of that top pressure. When he manages to get the fight in the middle of the cage, get this takedown, then it was all Sufiev, little by little, grinding on Manelo.
Some nice elbows there from the top position. He's got such dominance with the wrestling here. He does a great job of switching the angles, sensing where the avenue of his opponent is to escape, and shuts it off. And now, for me, it's exciting the fact that can Zucchini now pull the trigger? Can he go for broke? Can he throw those crazy knees, those uppercuts, and not care about the takedown?
It's one of those things because he needs to come forward. He needs to come hard. He needs to come with urgency. But if he overcommits, he's going to get taken down again. So he needs to time it. You know, like you said, knees up the middle are definitely a good option. But we need to, there's a bit of confusion here. I feel like they've put water on him, so they're trying to get the towel off. Sufiev asked for that. Saw that he was a little bit wet. Referee does a good job keeping his man dry. As we move into our third and final round here of Bellator 10 main event. Sufiev in the blue-white shorts, taking on Milo Zucchini in the red corner, black shorts. Comes charging forward here. Better start to the round, but Zucchini getting stalked by the man from Tajikistan. Sharp right hand leads into this takedown entry. Zucchini going for the body wrap, has that right hand on the hip, needs to watch the judo toss.
Zucchini with some nice counter wrestling, eats the knee, however, dropped down now from Sufiev. Potential guillotine attempt there from Zucchini, but he might give away the takedown again.
Yeah, gone for the double overhook option. Has a tight whizzer on that left side, trying to stand back up to his feet. But so good here is Sufiev. We've seen it throughout the rounds.
Sufiev was saying that he wants to be the first fighter from Tajikistan in the UFC. He wants to make a statement here on this platform, biggest show in Italy, the Venetor Fighting Championships.
Yeah, he understands the UFC fight pass is the route to getting himself to the UFC, and putting in performances like this can definitely help him do that. Nice outside reap, gets the back of Zucchini. And Zucchini just looking ultra frustrated now. Needs to be careful as Sufiev maneuvers his way to the side wedge position again. Was very dominant in the second round in this position. We need to see urgency from Zucchini to get away from here as the clock whittles away. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to remaining.
Dominant top pressure here from Sufiev. Again, he's got to keep busy. The referee looking on. He's got to fire those punches or look to advance his position. He's got a nice Dagestani handcuff as he looks to fire those hooks in now. If he can flatten out Zucchini, he can start to attack the neck and indeed look for the ground and pound. Using that hook beautifully with the right leg, Luke. He uses it like an elevator hook to switch his opponent from defending.
Yeah, very high up on the back here. Though as Zucchini tries to defend and gets that hook out, does a great job. But again, does a great job in the defense. Defense, defense, defense. The guy who's winning, the guy who's dominating is the man from Tajikistan, Sufiev.
Referee asking for some more action. Zucchini trying to hold on here and just try to grit it out. There's 2 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third round in this lightweight matchup.
Right, Carmen Sufiev here putting on an ultra performance. As he continues with the pressure, doing just enough to keep us on the mat, throwing right hands. Zucchini manages to get back to his feet, but only for a second as he drops down. Sufiev searching for that rear naked choke entry. Doesn't get it, but stays on top and maintains that top position.
Sufiev very aware of the fact that when he's punching, when he's looking for submissions, he's allowing Zucchini to get that option to get back to his feet. That's why you see him a little bit more conservative with the strikes. He's keeping the ref happy. He understands he's got to dominate in this position and control.
Moving into the closing moments of our third and final round. Italian sensation, Danilo Zucchini, struggling thus far against the tough combat sambo champion, Carmen Sufiev. Out of desperation, tries something new. Zucchini rolling to try and get some space, but opens up something as he tries to work back to his feet. Could maybe turn in here and get on top.
Oh!
The first time had the top position. Aspinallo lands a big ground and pound.
Zucchini going for broke with the strikes and the separation with the head kick. Crowd going crazy. 30 seconds left on the clock. And Sufiev looking for the takedown on the knee, close range.
Best moments of the fight here as we're in the last 20 seconds. For Zucchini. Big knee through the middle.
Zucchini pouring on the pressure, looking for the finish. He smells
Lands
blood.
a big right hand. 10 seconds.
Oh!
Nice knee. Good look to get the story style ending.
It was a huge head kick from Zucchini as he gets the top position, but he ultimately runs out of time. A valiant attempt, but we could have seen that more from him when he enabled himself to get to his feet in the first and second round. He blasted at the end. Maybe he was worried about utilizing the gas tank, but we needed to see more of that from Zucchini. You could definitely argue the point here that Sufiev could potentially get the nod from the judges.
Yeah, hard to say, but I feel like it's a little bit too little too late from Manelo Zucchini. We got to see glimpses of greatness there coming back at the final moments of that third round. Beautiful display as he lands the knee, but feel like only it's not going to be enough, as Sufiev is already celebrating in the cage with his training partner. As you see a lateral drop suplex. Interesting bout, going to be interesting to see how the judges have this scored. As I move to the cage, we see some highlights.
Some beautiful highlights here. We see the takedown attempts from Sufiev. He's had an excellent wrestling pedigree. Look at this, he understands perfect positional awareness, and he understands when to punch, when to look for the submissions, when to look for the body shots and the knees, and almost certainly when to shut off his opponent's escapes. But this was the end of the round. Zucchini dug deep in the toolbox, found the weapon, got on top, but was it too little too late? We will hand it over to our judges here, cage side of Venator 10 from Italy, to consolidate the scorecards and ultimately give you the official decision. We'll hand it over to our official announcer, Valerio Lamana, to announce the winner here in our main event at Venator 10. Thank you for joining us on Fight Pass. Please stay tuned for the upcoming decision.
Siamo pronti per annunciare il verdetto. Anticipiamo che è una decisione unanime. Ripeto, decisione unanime. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unanimous decision. Giudici Manfredini e Palombi 30-26. Judges Manfredini and Palombi 30-26. Giudice Carosi 29-28. Judge Carosi 29-28. Per il vincitore di questo incontro, all for the winner, Karomatullo Sufiev.
Sufiev, main event here on UFC Fight Pass. What performance, what display.
Отлично, отлично себя чувствую. Я первый раз в Италии. Огромное спасибо за то, что хорошо нас приняли. Организаторам огромное спасибо. Первый раз, надеюсь, не последний. Хочу еще выступать. Дайте мне титул любой 66. Я вообще-то первый раз 66 хотел драться. Получается, что соперник отказался, сказал, что 70. Потом я сгонял сперва, 67 сгонял. Потом сказали, что 70. Я поэтому чуть форму терял, но ничего страшного.
First of all, thank you everybody in Italy. It's my first time here. It's my second opponent after the last one didn't make weight, so he had to make weight.
You know, you told me on the lead up to this that you wanted to be the first Tajiki fighter to enter the UFC. You've taken one step closer to doing that. You said you had a message from Mr. Dana White.
Я хочу сказать, что Дана Уайт, я хочу драться в UFC. Дайте мне бой. Иншалла, я там буду. Ждите меня, иншалла, я там буду побеждать. Этого не только я хочу, это хочет мой народ. Естественно, хочу стать первым бойцом в UFC. Я делаю все, чтобы выступать в UFC. Только это моя мечта. Только моя мечта это либо смерть, либо я попаду в эту организацию.
It's my full-on dream. Either I die or get to the organization.
Death or UFC for Sufiyev. I think if he continues fighting like that, we'll see him there soon. Thank you very much. Fantastic performance.
Ассаламу алейкум. Я хочу обратиться к моим братьям, моим землякам. Неважно, где я живу сейчас, в каком городе, в какой стране. Я всегда помню, откуда я родом. Я всегда таджик. И в моем сердце всегда моя родина, Дарвоз. Я знаю, что есть человек, который очень много делает для моей родины, Дарвоз. Шерали Кабир. Вот он, Шерали Кабир. От души вам. Иншаллах, я в начале пути, в начале подъема на высокую гору. Иншаллах, я доберусь до вершины и также буду помогать для своей родной Дарвоз. Ассаламу алейкум, хвала Всевышнему. Ассаламу алейкум, альхамдулиллах, альхамдулиллах.
Wherever I am, I always remember where I'm from, and I will get to the top. He wants to dedicate his win to this person over here.
Fantastic performance, guys. Great work from Sufiyev in our main event of the evening. And that's it here for us at Venator 10. Join us back in May when we come Venator 11 in Pescara, Italy.